people feet, y'all. Who looked at that and said, I'm going to make cakes out of you? Hey y'all, this is Eliza. Welcome back to my channel. You are joining me for a first time Fallout 3 playthrough. I am under Seneca Station and I'm about to head down into a very threatening looking sewer exit, which supposedly leads to the Meresti station, which I am told is where the family is holed up. Now, sorry, I'm pausing because I see there's already an enemy further into the tunnel. Just want to double check and see how far we have to go. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's see. So I'm in sneak and I feel like this is not a good sign. Brahmins are not tunnel-dwelling creatures as far as I know, which means, well, maybe somebody's farming down here, but otherwise... Oh gosh. Wow. Okay, the physics are really graphic sometimes. That looks very squiggly. Okay, yep, I think I see our enemy behind a rock. It doesn't seem to be a mole rat because I don't hear grunting. What do we have? What do we have? Is that it? No. They're mushrooms. Why are you lurking so much? Oh. Okay. Oh, heck. Okay, it's one of these things which, hang on, before it charges me, I want something that's a little bit more shell penetrating, because our bat doesn't seem like it's going to do it. Okay, the hunting rifle would be a good start. We don't have many shells, but let's give it a try. Worst case, I could, I guess, waste a frag grenade on it. Let's see if I can save as well before it gets me and get into VATS. There we go. Okay. 0% for the face because it's tucked down like that. Now I am going to try to start using VATS more. Jim was helping me in the comments. Yeah, that was a good plan. Okay, 50% chance to hit the face. Please hit. Please hit. Oh, not bad. Okay, I maybe... No, I still have some AP left. Barely. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. All right. That's it is then. I gotta start using that more. 3 shots and it's down. And so this is what they make Mirelurk cakes out of. Who in the heck first looked at something like this with it's got people feet, y'all? Who looked at that and said, I'm gonna make cakes out of you? I'm disturbed. But the mushrooms are cool. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh. Is it another one? It is another one. Doesn't see me yet. Can you go into VATS before it even sees you? You can. Not really good chance to hit, though. Whoops. Let it get a little bit closer first. Oh, there it is. Okay, can I get it from here? That would be sweet. I can get some of it from here. I don't want to waste that much AP on it. Now, does AP regenerate totally between fights? Because it sure looks like it, that's pretty cool. I was thinking, for some reason I had it in my head that this was armor points, which doesn't really make sense. But action points makes... Oh, there we go. Okay, now he sees me. And not bad. Please strike it. Please hit it. Oh, no, now it's touching me. Okay. And I'm out of AP. Okay, gonna need to get some health points back. Oh, that got me. Darn it. Hang on. I guess one stim pack. All right. Okay. Nice. Very nice. I am going to have to get myself some more ammunition. Oh, okay, so I was just watching the action points creep back up. It does take a few seconds, but not long. Probably a lot shorter time if I had whatever stat ties into our action points. I don't know. Agility, maybe? Or endurance? All right. Let's see. Now, I did finally read about some of the controls, and now I know how to put my hands away, which is awesome. I guess that's how you reload if you're using something with ammo, so I'll have to remember that as well. But then there was also... Oh yeah, okay. Yay! Wait a minute. What was that? Yeah, oh, that doesn't... Can I? I can't. Can't interact at all. I think I have, what, 21? From what I'm remembering. Ugh, if I just put that one extra point. Darn it. And I've got about 70 points to go till next level, because we're not killing anything, so that does affect how fast you progress. Okay, so I'm going to save real quick. Come out of sneak. Because we just don't jump very high, and I think it is worse when you're sneaking. I can get a little running start here. Let's see. Ooh, I'm coming right down on it, didn't I? Nope. Nope, I'm okay, she said as she got blown to pieces. What the heck is that? Oh, it's another one of those, but somebody... Oh! What was that? Did I just... Wait, did the thing go off behind me? I don't... It looks like it did. Well, that's great. Anyway, it doesn't seem to have hurt me, though. No. Okay. Weird. I didn't see another one just then. Okay, so something likes to kill Mirelurks, which, you know, I can get on board with that, but I worry about that too now. Bunch of junk, but nothing really worth taking. What was that? Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Gosh darn it! Did it? No! That's funny. Okay, so I must have been just outside the blast radius, but like, okay, so there are... saving. So there's tripwires and then little cylindrical guys, which I guess are also traps. So I already set that one off, or maybe the blast set it off, or something else did. Gonna do nothing. I wish I could take it, I guess. Why the heck? You saw that, right? It was like Okay. Are there ghosts in this game? There's another one. Okay, can I? I can take them. Nice. But I can't take this one. That's okay. Now I'm paranoid. Because those tripwires are hard to see. It's totally dead. I wonder if it got, like, jiggled by the blast. Oh, shit. No. Oh. Oh. Okay. So it was lying on that bear trap and then, I don't know, whatever. That's... I'm not going to question the gift of a dead mirelurk. Is this? Yes. So, okay. I'm going to try to jump this again. Let me... Yeah, there we go. I wish I could disarm those. I really am regretting not having a bit better repair skill. But that's one of the ones I can bump up next time. Is this another one? It is another one. Look at that. That's a really well set one too. I don't even see how to disarm it. Saving again. I'm just going to save every, like, 2 feet apparently. Am I good? Yes. I'm really... much respect to whoever set these. They definitely know what they're doing. And when I say they, I mean this guy, probably. But he doesn't seem to be hostile, because the marker is red. So I'm going to put my gun away, as Jim recommended, and maybe he'll be less mad at me.
Whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
Well, that didn't quite work, but, or maybe it did. Who knows? He could have been madder. I like a higher guarantee than 50%. That's cutting it a little close. Not gonna try to buy him off. Is that what that is? Or are we trying to get ourselves, like, robbed and killed? But I do... Yeah, let's see.
Oh, the new kid? Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Alright, that's kind of friendly.
This lovely hole in the ground is Meresti, the headquarters of the family.
Which is...
We are a badass gang, and we don't take shit from nobody. We also don't like nosy assholes who creep around asking too many stupid questions.
Sometimes I do feel bad for the voice actors that have to deliver ridiculous lines, and that was one of those times. Sorry.
Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
He just wasn't feeling it. Couldn't sell that one. Okay, so we have found the family. I don't think there are likely to be any more mines here, but of course now I'm paranoid. I want to go back and explore that other tunnel, though, because it seemed like it went on for a while. Huh. I wish I could check that out, but it's in red, which means he wouldn't like it. It's a nice little, I mean, again, air quotes, nice little setup. Where'd he go? Oh, he's asleep. Kind of. I'm not going to risk it. Because he's, while he's this cheerful. Huh, okay, that one's not. Let's see what this is. Tumblers today. Some kind of magazine? Oh, look at that! What is my lockpick? 33. Well, every little bit helps. That's cool, though. So,
Hello again, America. This is
skill books or whatever that was exactly. Might not necessarily be thefty items. I don't know what the actual term is, which means I should look around. Ooh. Instead of just assuming I can't take anything, shouldn't I? Oh, now that would be nice to be able to get into. Let me see if I can do that without waking him up. I'm not that hopeful. But he can't quite see us from here. So if I'm quiet... darn it. I just... like... he seemed way too cheerful to be part of a, raider gang, and he doesn't quite look like the ones we've seen so far. But... I don't know. Plus, they have definitely been harassing and killing people in the settlement, so why he's just letting us in like this? But then, on the other hand, check this out. On the other hand, they haven't been, I don't know, they've been like, I still don't get why they killed the Brahmin. Like, what's the goal with that? As opposed to going in and just killing everyone, and they, instead of just a couple people at a time. Okay, northbound, red line, train yard, southbound, Meresti station. Yeah. It feels weird to be out of sneak, but I don't want them to think... that's definitely the right way. I don't want them to think that I am hostile if they aren't going to be hostile to me. These are just decoration, aren't they? Well, they look nice. Yeah, okay. Still going to save before I go in. Because even if they aren't going to attack me immediately, there's a lot of them. Creep up a little and eavesdrop.
Never had someone so young before in this place.
Yeah, I've heard this song and dance before.
Hey, I really enjoyed last night, but thanks for
Can't
coming.
really kick those heels with hurts.
That is not how the family operates, and you know it. Now, do not test my patience on this subject.
All right. Don't get your nuts in a twist.
So this one sounds like the leader, and it sounds like he was advocating the other one away from violence, which is really interesting.
Do some serious shit. Stop wasting your time on that crybaby. You want to make friends?
Oh,
Go
hey
talk to
there,
Deanna.
sweetie.
Should
How's
be okay.
tricks?
You can
Better,
be
I
such an
suppose. I
asshole
think Vance is
sometimes.
finally calming down after Carl apologized for all that trouble he caused. Yeah, and I bet he was taking it out on you. Not getting any really for a while can drive you crazy.
TMI, but I guess that's our fault for eavesdropping. Okay. There's like... do they have like a... I don't know, it seems like about 10 people. And there's probably more further in. But nobody seems very alarmed that I'm just wandering in here in my vault suit with my hunting rifle. So they're either really confident or...
You new here too?
yeah. Or, maybe they're not
I don't think I've met you.
responsible
My name's Alan.
for the
What did you
attacks. Okay, I'm going to start with that, though.
Right now I call this place home. The only home that's ever let me stay with my problems.
Okay, well, that's a little
I
ominous.
don't have any authority here. I'm pretty new myself. Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel better. Maybe you should speak to him.
So they're taking care of him.
Well, anyone that Vance takes in because of their special problems can be part of the family.
I mean, I like a found family
Guess I'll see
narrative,
you
but...
around.
I mean... okay. I'm very confused. Whoops. Sorry. I just kicked the bucket. Not literally, fortunately. Activate the family's terminal, and there's no way I can pick or hack that because it's average, and we couldn't even hack the easy one. This is really funny. Also, they have a really nice setup here. I'm kind of impressed. Okay, who else? That's the guy. No, that's Justin.
I thought I knew everyone in the family, but I don't recognize you. You must be one of Vance's new initiates. My name's Justin. I'm pretty new here myself. Well,
Yeah, the same
Vance
questions
told
for
me that
everybody,
this
I
place
guess.
was called Meresti. It was named after some town way across the ocean in a place called Romania.
Did I call it? Are they fake? I mean, so this isn't a vampire game, right? Right? In which case,
Ian, what do you want
they're
from
not
him?
real vampires, but they seem to have named their settlement after a place in Romania and tearing out people's throats with their teeth. Okay, this is a pretty good chance for me.
I'd never thought of it that way. I suppose he should get a chance to talk to someone like you. Here's the password to his isolation area. Just please don't mention my name to Vance about this.
That's nice. Okay, so how's he?
No, just that Vance said he isn't to be disturbed while he's in meditation.
It's in meditation. This seems like it would have a chance of, provoking him to be sympathetic.
Yes, I know. He told me.
He knows.
Surprised? Well, Ian was there when it happened and did nothing to stop it. If you ask yourself why, the answer is obvious. He belongs with us here. He's one of us. Don't deny him his rightful home.
So, I'm not sure how this works, but
It's a great way to get back at those
he's
assholes
implying
out
that
there who
Ian
think
did
we're
the
losers.
murder,
If it
I
wasn't for
guess.
Vance, I'd still be getting the crap beat out of me by those guards in Rivet City.
I suppose this is better.
I understand. Goodbye.
So, okay, yeah, he just implied that Ian killed his own parents, but I mean, there's plenty of reasons for somebody to become violent, but also the mention of special problems suggests some kind of psychosis or I don't know.
Well, I haven't had a customer in a while. Last
Or
one I had was a bit chewy.
people who like to chew on their customers. Oh, he's a merchant. That's cool.
Do I look like a fucking babysitter? I don't know where he is. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? Tough shit. In the real world. You want to know something? Find it out your damn self.
Okay, that is exactly what I was trying to do, but
This place is my place of business. You want to buy something, then buy. If you want to flap your lips, take a hike.
Come back and see me when I'm minding the store. You better bring caps. There's no handouts to be had around here.
unless I hand it out to myself, which I am really tempted to do now.
You want to mess with. That's for damn sure.
That really tells me nothing.
Ian. Is that all you've got to say? Sheesh.
Okay, so special problems. I'm guessing his is a massive
Say it ain't so.
insecurity complex. What else do we have? They can't all be assholes, right?
Well, I'm surprised you don't know me. I'm Brianna. I take care of the men around here. Well, unmarried ones, anyway.
Okay.
It's the last place I ever expected to end up. I mean, look at this place. It's so dark and dingy. What this place needs is a lady's touch.
Oh no,
But
it's
don't
pretty
tell Vance
nice.
I said that.
I mean, yes, they could probably sweep
How about
more.
just the coolest gang this side of the U.S.? As long as we listen to Vance's rules and listen to his stuff, he lets us do pretty much whatever we want.
Again, what stuff are we talking about
Vance has him
exactly?
in meditation right
Is he some
now.
kind of cult leader?
No one's supposed to be in there. Poor kid. He looks like he could use another friend.
Or, maybe he's manipulating them all because they've got untreated mental issues. I guess I could be his friend.
Well, that is sweet, but Vance would kick my rather gorgeous ass right out of here if I told you how to find Ian. Sorry.
No, it's fine. We don't need her to tell us.
Like I told you, Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there.
That does sound very cultish to me.
Bye, sweetie.
The period of isolation
Villains. Criminals.
after separating people from their community.
Every one of us has been branded.
And here he goes
with
preaching.
insults at some point in our lives.
I'm just going to stand right here and
Are we
see if we
that
can listen to it all.
different from those who hunt for meat to survive, or for those who kill for territory? Of course not. I submit to you that we are the victims of evolution, the next step in mankind's acclimation to this hellish existence. The adaptation we were given wasn't meant to be ignored or persecuted. It's our way of survival.
Okay, that's
We
interesting.
cannot allow the humans to hunt us down and kill us like dogs. We must show them we are a force to be reckoned with. Well, rest easy now, my brothers and sisters. It's time to stop all of the running, all of the hiding, and all of the denying. We will organize, we will prepare, we will teach you to cope with your differences, and we will keep you alive. We are the family, and together we will stand united.
Okay,
I was wondering
so
if we could speak a moment.
Talk to me. What? What did I do?
I just wanted to tell you
How's
that
life
you
treating you?
progressed quite
Better, I
well in
suppose.
adopting
I think
our
Vance
laws.
is
Dan's finally calming down
I
after
think the
Carl
new guy is
apologized for all that
so
trouble we
Oh,
caused.
thank you, Vance.
Good.
I
Never
mean,
had somebody
it's me
to
that's
have
been
Vance
thanking
find
you.
this
when he's
place.
inducted
this is
someone
fascinating, honestly.
Jeez. You're
No
jumping
need to
from
thank
bed to
me.
bed.
One thing this game does do well is the
Level of enlightenment
the background
all on your own.
conversations.
I was merely a guide.
And I like that they're
Made
not
my
all
day. I
uh,
promise to never let you down.
mad at me for just looking at them. Oh wait, here we go.
Vance is crawling up.
Hi.
Welcome to our home. My
Thanks.
people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Okay, I don't think they are likely to attack us for telling the truth. They haven't so far, and they, it's not terribly subtle. I think they would have hinted it. That being said, we don't have to be quite so blunt. Let's, this is a compliment, maybe.
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized.
Okay, that sounds great, but I am also sensing he's full of shit.
We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath
biting
the sun-baked
people?
sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh.
Right.
Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
So, they are not vampires, or even fake vampires, which would be great. I was envisioning like a, if you've seen the Nicolas Cage movie Vampire's Kiss, where he thinks he is a vampire and acts like it. It's kind of awful, also fascinating. None of this talk is necessary. No, I'm not going to do that. Again, I don't want to antagonize him. But that's a little snarky. Let's try humoring
Your
him.
words illustrate why the hardships persist for my people. Reforming implies something is wrong with them and needs to be eliminated. I
Hun,
think of my teachings as
I mean,
more of
cannibalism is not a disability.
transcend our cannibalistic nature.
Okay, so they don't identify as cannibals. But we can accuse them of eating human flesh, and he kind of admitted it. Oh boy.
Your open-mindedness is very rare for a human. I find that fascinating. Allow me to bolster your
I don't want him to
insight,
find me
lesson, and
fascinating.
objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes?
Okay, well then, back to vampires.
Then that is a mystery you will have to solve on your own. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are. Return to me when you are ready.
Hey there, how's it going?
It is interesting, however.
I'm going to give
Okay,
you
I
a bit of
guess.
friendly advice.
The new guy's taking
Stop
up most
ignoring
of
the
my
rules
time,
and
but I
making
think he'll
Vance
come around.
angry. He
He's
almost
been
kicked you
through
out
some
of here.
serious shit.
Whatever.
One thing, it is hard to concentrate on more than one conversation at once. Like, I don't know
Listen,
that.
stranger.
Oh, hi. We haven't met her yet. I'm going to save real quick, because that was interesting.
You've
And
been properly introduced.
huh.
Holly, Vance's wife.
Okay, so we have the regular options plus please help me understand your laws. I'm going to start with these,
This
though.
is Meresti, the home of the family. It's the only safe place for these poor people.
She's like creepily normal, yes?
My husband started this group not long ago. He was trying to save them from a life of hardship and ridicule. They come from all over the wasteland now to find us and become part of the family.
Is she one of them, or is she just along for the ride because,
I'm
well,
afraid Vance has him in isolation, and there's no way I'm going to override Vance's orders. He's a good kid. I think Vance will set him along the correct path soon, like he did for all of us.
yeah, okay, she's one of them too. Neither of these is really good, but this one's a little bit more acceptable.
You just don't get it, do you? We are his real family, okay?
I mean, I don't disagree, but he has also killed what I'm assuming are innocent people,
Like I said, he's an...
and he has a sister.
Each of us is required to speak one of the laws when we hold our ceremonies. I say the first law. Feast not on the flesh, consume only the blood. This is our strength.
Yeah, I'm
It was good talking to you.
not especially feeling sympathetic here. Unless, what I don't get is, he said an adaptation that we are given, is that genuine? Or are they, is he assuming that the desire to consume people is, an adaptation that you're making into,
You got the cash, I got the time.
really, I'm good, but thanks.
There. When we all gather in the common area, Vance gives his speeches, and then we each have like a law to say. Mine is, bear not the child, welcome only the exile. This is our fate. Kinda cool, huh?
That is responsible.
Bye, sweetie.
So they are not reproducing themselves, which I do approve of. Let's get a law out of
Hello.
you.
Well, Vance makes each of us remember a rule. And when we all gather in the common area, we have to say it out loud. Kinda weird. So, my law is the fourth one. Seek not the sun's light. Embrace only the shadows. This is our refuge.
Okay, so for safety,
I understand.
they
Goodbye.
are nocturnal. And also, I'm definitely of two minds here. Because
Hello again.
they haven't... I want more clarity as to who exactly attacked the settlements. Was it all Ian? Was he the only one doing this somehow? Or have they been harassing Arafu all along? Because
You
they...
gonna gawk all day, or you gonna buy something?
I am going to talk to you as little as possible, but I do want to see what you've got.
You can buy whatever you like. Beat standing there drooling all over the merchandise.
I don't know why I expect him to be nice, but, you know what? Don't even know what caliber our hunting rifle is. Let's see. Where are you? 32. Okay. Well, grab all of those then. And got some random things. I'm trying to decide what kind of regular weapon I want, because I'm not going to use the hunting rifle against people unless we have to. But then the baseball bat is really, it's just not very good. Let's get rid of some of this stuff so I can carry more things.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's see what he's got to say for himself.
Stands on that balcony and starts mouthing off like some kind of preacher. It makes me want to puke. But if I want to keep this place stocked, I gotta have his permission. So I learned his 5th law. Kill not our kindred. Slay only the enemy. This is our justice. Pretty silly if you ask me.
Okay, well, hopefully
Say it ain't so.
that's the end of Carl as far as we're concerned. I do want to walk around real quick and see if there are any skill books. Probably not, since we already found one. It wouldn't make sense for there to be another one so soon, would it? I'm not gonna touch it, promise. So, stop being such a... Okay. So that's enough of that. Let's see who else we've got down here. Ooh, okay. Are these like bedrooms, maybe? What's this? Nothing's in the trash. Okay. They're just blocked off, I guess. And that's... can't interact with that. It's funny that, like... did they change these signs themselves? Because otherwise it's a little bit coincidental that just happens to be vampire-ish, and then the name is related. So we've got some more conversation. Aw, that's supportive. So, yeah, I mean, this is weird, because there's genuine affection between these guys, and then also, you know, there's Carl. But,
Howdy, cutie.
I already talked to her. Okay. Oh, wait. That one's open. Oh, that's right, because we had the password from Justin. Here's some laws, which we already know. Oh, but there are more detail. We don't eat the flesh of those we kill for food. We only drink the blood. Well, flesh is filthy and unclean. And, you know, technically that's correct. That's why cannibalism is a bad idea. In real life, kids don't eat people. Although technically that's mostly brain matter. In any case, hopefully not something you're ever going to have to consider. Avoid, you know, getting stranded on a desert island, and you should be fine. Okay, because we carry the stain of our past in our bodies, we can never let it pass to our offspring. So they're assuming it's something that gets passed on to their kids, which, you know, unless these folks are all descended from cannibals, why would they think that, unless it is an adaptation that they were given and not just, you know, born with, as in, like, a mutation. We never hunt for sport or pleasure, never prey on children, and we don't murder. That... Okay, so Ian maybe is an exception. Or at least according to, you know, their opinion of themselves. Okay, because we're a creature of the night. Move silently. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yes, that's all very vampire-like. and atmospheric. So we're missing rule number 3, which means there's one more person we need to talk to. Even killing another member is only grounds for exile, which is very interesting. But of course they do want to preserve themselves, so they're not ready to just lay down and die. What else do we have? Ew, feeding grounds. Getting close to smaller human settlements. Just keep civilized. So how... Wait, that doesn't explain how they're going to... must use cunning and stealth, but... So how do they feed on them then? Okay. We're not to represent ourselves in a hostel. Okay. I guess that's Ian. Because he was talking to Ian. And that wasn't clear if it was before or after the killings, but our time will come. But then again, we've got this. So what does that mean exactly? Okay. That's it. Wait. Oh, workbench. Okay. Well, I'm loving this, honestly, because it's actually a moral dilemma. Well, I mean, sorry, that music drives me up the wall. Of course, we're not really in a position to do anything about the family so far. That's...
I've never seen you around here before.
Dude, we just talked. Okay, where... Is this him?
Oh,
No.
hey there.
Wait.
What is it?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, wait. Vance told me I was supposed to say something special when asked that. From his teachings. Oh, right. The third law is feed not for pleasure, partake only to nourish. This is our dignity. Whew, almost forgot it again.
You must be really new.
Guess I'll
So,
see you around.
then, if there's only 5 laws, there must only be 5 people? It seemed like there were more. What's that?
Please don't take Ian away from us.
Ugh. Oh, it's one of those patriotic posters. I mean, I guess technically it is better for him to be here
Hey there.
than not. Oh, hi. Wait, is that... oh yeah, she already told us. She had rule number 1. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm assuming that's where Ian is. What's up here? Nothing. Bedrooms. I guess I take it back. What I said about this being a nice place, those look pretty grim. But I suppose they don't have to worry about getting killed in their beds at least, which is much better than most of us have it out here. Wait, he was just here, wasn't he? Where'd he go? Somebody up this way. Oh,
You wish to speak?
there we
You
go.
wish to speak to me again?
I do. Didn't we already ask him this?
You are standing inside Meresti, the home of the family. This is our sanctuary from the outside world. It is a refuge for those society labels as outcasts.
He's really playing up the spooky voice, though.
The family has become our moniker because that is exactly what we are. Related by blood. Even if all of us look different on the outside, we all have had the same vice infesting our insides. But now, through my teachings, these subjugated people have come together and formed a bond stronger than mere friendship.
But how exactly are they being subjugated? Because it isn't clear that
Indeed. Tell me what
this
you've
is something
learned
that they
from
aren't
the
choosing
laws.
to do.
What do you think we are?
Freaking vampires. Oh, okay, that is the options. Okay, he doesn't want to be called a cannibal, so we can respect that, but... And technically it doesn't apply since they're not actually eating flesh, although they want to. I don't want to call him crazy, so we'll go with the first
Right
one.
away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely.
I think that was
Now,
the wrong answer.
Ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I've provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
I did not know that the ways of the vampire included community building, but it makes sense. There's really no good... I mean, I appreciate that the game is not trying to allow us to sugarcoat it.
Now, you disappoint me. You need to open your mind and think for a moment.
See, I would have absolutely no trouble
I have reigned in
faking
memory
having an
as a
opening
total
mind here
to
because
ignite the
we are
flesh
in a lair of vampires.
blood. Most importantly, they have a family. A place where their quirks are tolerated and understood.
Quirks, that's doing a lot of work, isn't it? How's Ian?
Ah, yes. My newest charge. What would you want with him?
Ah, yes. I would like to know why the heck he killed his own family. Let's start with that.
We are his family. If
Growly.
he were to leave, how can you be certain he would not feel the same way about us? Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Erafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do.
Okay.
Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh.
If that is true, then, yes, he did a good thing. On the other hand,
The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him. He had a moment of weakness, and it was fatal.
I guess I just don't understand why you would be compelled to eat human flesh. So, let's... I'm going to risk this. The second option isn't too bad, so we could still try that.
No, it would not be right to disturb him in this time of meditation. I am sorry, but I cannot allow it.
Oh, and that's that. Well, we don't need him to give permission, remember? So I'm going to let him walk away. And... oh, look. Wonder where that goes. Alright, off he goes. Let's see if we can get in and get out here. Just want to search. That one's even harder to get into. Darn it. I wonder if we can come back later, but by then it'll probably be over, whatever we're going to do. So... oh, wait. This is just a bedroom, which is a lot nicer than the other, so obviously Vance and Holly's. Huh. A sword cabinet.
I really hope you're not thinking
Oh,
of breaking into
no,
there.
I would never even consider it, but I was maybe contemplating it. But, you know, swords aren't much better than guns in terms of, you know, being deadly when they want to be. What I need is a good blunt weapon. And I don't think there are a ton of those. Sledgehammer is a little bit too heavy for me, I think. Wait. Okay, he's walking away. Okay, let's try. Further. There we go, yes. Thank you for using Metro. Enjoy your visit. Oh boy, I don't know about that. Because, yeah, oh, there we go. I should have seen that. Don't want him to sneak up behind us. I feel like he would not be terribly pleased with us. That is probably the thing that blew fire at us back in Seneca Station, so no, I won't do that. Internal security again. Not going to do that. Let's just unlock the door. Oh, okay. I was expecting it to do something. Please don't come back. Just want to get in here and... Now, it does occur to me that I am entering a room with a cannibal. Or vampire. But he's having a little nap, so we can poke around a little bit. He's got coffee. That helps. Everything is gonna get us caught if we take it. So, all right, Ian, what do you have to say for yourself?
What do you want?
It's the same voice, the same guy. You are a bitch to find. Well, not terribly bad.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sure Evan King is pretty pissed right about now. I bet he has the entire town out looking for me. She's worse than my parents.
I'm thinking, like, you shouldn't probably be insulting your parents because you are the one who killed them.
You think I don't know that? You think I don't know what I did?
So, you seem
I killed
troubled.
them. My own parents. It was the fucking hunger. That thing that's haunted me my entire life. You must think I'm some sort of monster.
Why though? Why is it haunting him? I mean, maybe this is the thing that happens in this game world, but I would like a little bit more explanation. I know Lost 2, I know it hurts.
Something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that?
And that's how they get you. Okay, so Lucy gave us the letter.
She really misses being home, and she's asked about me in here a lot. I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. I bet Lucy is feeling just as bad as me. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just going to gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
That really is abrupt, though. It doesn't seem like he's very stable, which is understandable. I just want to check and see if he has anything else to say.
I wanted to thank you one last time for what you've done for me. My brain feels like less of a mess now. I think I may be seeing clearly for the first time in years. Don't worry about me. I've been through a lot, but I think I'm going to be okay.
I don't believe that one bit. Tell me more.
I was about 10 years old, and I was playing with Lucy down under the overpass. We loved throwing rocks in the water. We saw some wastelander trying to break open the Brahmin pens and steal one of them, so I ran over and told him to stop. He just laughed and pushed me away. When I fell, suddenly my head started to hurt, and my eyes got all blurry. It was almost like I blacked out. Next thing I know, Lucy was pulling me off the guy. I had ripped his throat open with my teeth.
Okay, that's not normal at all.
She said I, changed into another person, that I even glared at her and raised my arms like I was going to kill her. The wastelander took a swing at me with some kind of club. I turned around and jumped on him. I tore his throat open with my teeth. If he wouldn't have done that, Lucy may have been killed too. I just don't know. Lucy said Mom and Dad would never have understood. She told me to keep what I did a secret, and that she'd try and help me. Thanks to Lucy, she was able to stop that from ever happening again, for years. Every time I'd feel the hunger, she'd hold on to me and not let go. After a while, the hunger almost seemed to go away, until, well...
So he seemed to be okay. Otherwise, I don't know why she would leave him.
I don't know, I really don't. I mean, I'm not totally dumb. I know they were in stories and all that. But who knows, maybe Vance is right and vampires were just people like us who learned to control their hunger and drink only blood. I mean, vampires are regarded as feared monsters instead of hunted animals like cannibals. Kinda makes sense.
It's a really fine distinction, though.
Yeah, okay. It actually kinda makes me feel better to talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I
Why?
wish I could answer that. I really do. I don't even remember it happening. When the hunger takes over, it's like being pushed aside, like something else is controlling me. I can see what's happening, but can't close my eyes. I don't even remember exactly what happened until Vance knocked on the door.
All right, that is fascinating, though, because so all of the mutated animals
the
are
weird
aggressive.
He has some sort of crazy sixth sense about it or something. Maybe all of our kind do. As soon as I was with the family, I really felt at home for the first time in my life. It's like all these people are my real brothers and sisters.
But then he doesn't have any other... I mean, they look normal.
I don't remember how long I sat there on the floor staring at my parents' bodies. It seemed like days. I wanted to feed, to eat their flesh. But it was like a little bit of me was holding on. Then, out of nowhere, they were shouting outside and a knock at the door. I opened it, and it was Vance. He seemed to know exactly how I was feeling inside. He took me under his arm and we left. I never looked back.
Okay, so the family was not even there when this happened, which...
Vance told me later that he was basically covering for me and allowing the family to feed at the same time.
Eh.
Since my parents were already dead, they drank their blood and left the mark on the wall. He didn't want Evan to suspect that I had done it. The irony is they were stalking our town to feed anyway. It's almost like Vance knew this would happen.
And then again, maybe he made it happen by infecting him somehow. Because that is quite a coincidence.
Yeah, okay.
In which case, I'm glad that he's going to leave.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Huh, bye. So I've got to be prepared for them to be aggressive when I walk out of here, because we were not supposed to be talking to Ian. But I am going to end this episode here for today. Thank you so much for joining me, y'all. And I hope you will join me next time when we head out to face the family. Please leave a comment below or like and subscribe. And until next time, y'all, take care. Bye-bye.